I have a treat for you at Me Teach Guitar. You ready? Here it is. It's so out of tune. Why is it out of tune? I'm not done talking about tuning yet. There's one more concept I want you to get before we go into more scales and a little bit of music theory. There's one more thing about tuning I want you to get. Hopefully you've been practicing your chords, your open majors, minors, bar chords, power chords, minor pentatonic scale, minor blues scale, but there is one more thing about tuning I want you to get down. So what if 100 years ago they didn't have clip-on tuners? What if you didn't have a clip-on tuner? What if you had no way to tune your guitar string by string? But there was a pianist around, or keyboardist, or organist, that could give you one of the strings, that could give you a note. So let's just say, hypothetically, there's a very nice gentleman over here with a piano who can give me that low E tone. So I hear that low E. Now it's my job to tune that low E string to match that tone. So I'm way flat below the note, so I need to go up. That sounds pretty good. Okay, so my E, my low E, is taken care of. What do I do now? Because now my keyboardist just ran away and I don't know anything about keyboards. I do, but I'm just saying hypothetically. So there is a roadmap to follow for tuning the guitar in relation to itself, string by string. The roadmap is here, and it looks crazy. I'm going to explain it to you. But the key concept that I want you to understand is that except for one string, which you can probably tell, every open string equals the 5th fret of the string above it. So my low E string is tuned. Now I need to tune the string below it, the 5th string, which is my A. That is not an A. So I go to the string above the A, 5th fret, that is an A. So I'm holding down that 5th fret and I'm plucking the string below it. You can hear how low it is. Now I can tune it. And it gets it pretty close. Let's try it again. It's pretty close, maybe just a little flat. That sounds pretty good. I'll take that. Same thing. Now we want to tune the 4th string, which is the D string, a dynamite, the 4th string. So we go one string up above it, which is the A string. 5th fret is a D. And sure enough, we want to tune that D string. Way sharp, you can hear that. Here's the D, dun, and here's the string open below it. Dun, way high. So just like when I showed you in that first video or two, when you're sharp above the note, it's a good idea to go flat and then tune back up. So that's what I'm going to do. Where am I? That sounds pretty good. When I first learned this method, I did have a habit of humming out the notes, which I still do, so that might help you. Good. So now we got the first 3 strings, top 3 strings done. Now, this is where it comes in tricky. So we did the 6th, we did the 5th, we did the 4th. Now we want to do the 3rd. Eddie 8 dynamite good G. So same thing, 5th fret of the string above it. So we are on the 4th fret, a 4th string, 5th fret. There is a G. That sounds pretty good. That sounds like it's already in tune. Yeah, I'm good with that. All right. Now, here is the only exception. The second string, whoever figured out standard tuning for the guitar for Western music 5 billion years ago, Mr. Tuning guy, decided that second string should be tuned up 1 fret. That's just the way it works. So, keeping that in mind, so now instead, I'm taking away that picture for a minute, and I'm going to explain this to you and show you why we do it the way we do it. So, using the old formula, 5th fret of the string above equals the string below open. But when we get down to that second string, that B string, everything shifts up 1 fret. So, I'll still stay the string above it on the 5th fret, but I can't hit the string below it open. I need to go to the 1st fret. You hear that? That's in tune. But that's not the way we want to do it. We want to stick hitting the open strings. So in order to avoid hitting this 1st fret for the 2nd string, we go down 1 fret so it's open, which means that the string above it, instead of hitting the 5th fret, we go down 1 fret. That's the B on the 3rd string, and there is the open B string. So, calling the picture back up, 5 equals the string below it open, 5 equals the string below it open, 5 equals the string below it open, 4 equals the string below it open, and then for the last string, we go back up to the 5th fret of the string above it. Ah, so flat. You hear that? That sounds pretty good. So, looking at the thing again, 5, 5, 5, 4, 5. And the low E equals the high E, just a different octave. So that is the formula for tuning your guitar when you only have access to 1 note. The key concept is that B string, that 2nd string shifting up 1 fret, that's going to come into play in the next lesson. So there is yet, what are we at now? 9 more minutes on tuning. How lucky are you? Stay in tune. All right,